I thought I don't know, turned evil or something. Okay, that sounds really dumb when I say it out loud. Man, what in fresh hecklers did I expect? You done goofed, Herman. What, did you expect him to be all... Ah, yes, you have seen to my blackened emo heart. All this time I have been a cartoon villain with no redeeming qualities or feelings aside from malice and evil. Watch as I kick this puppy for no reason. Gasp as I construct a death ray to destroy everything because I'm evil. Why are you laughing?
I'm sorry. It's just... I missed you.
Wow! Someone really needs to clean up in here. Well, hello there. You'd better get out of Sans right now, or...
Mettaton? Can't say I expected this. But you know, it's actually pretty convenient this way.
Convenient? How?
You can send a message to the others. Tell them that I'll only leave Sans if Frisk willingly gives me their body.
I see. You are making demands then. And Sans is your hostage. I don't think that's going to work out the way you think it will, kid. Because...
I also want you to tell them exactly what I'm doing to Sans. I forced his soul into the darkest parts of his memories. Essentially, I'm forcing him to relive the worst parts of his memories over and over and over.
Listen! Chara can't run while our souls are green. Tell them to finish us off.
You don't get it, do you? They aren't going to hurt you, no matter what it personally costs them. Pretty sad, especially since you seem to have no problem watching your loved ones die in front of you. Speaking of which, why don't you get back to doing that for a while? I wonder how long it'll take before your mind breaks.
I don't know, I guess they're a bit of a crazy ghost, you know?
Everyone can be a great person if they try.
I have returned with terrible news!
What terrible news?
Darlings, it was just awful. How do I even begin? Everything was in complete disarray. The whole place is just flooded with that awful child's influence. They're keeping Sans as a sort of hostage, locked away in a prison of his own nightmares. It's awful, dreadful even.
Well, What does Chara want?
They want you, Frisk.
Wait, what?
Well, your body specifically. They say that they'll trade Sans for you.
I have to ask Chara, why go through all the trouble to possess Frisk specifically? Wouldn't it be better to possess a powerful monster like Torio or Asgore? Or better yet, to make Alphys build you a mechanical body so you don't have to go through the trouble of possessing anyone?
Monsters are weak. I don't want a monster's body. It was always my plan to take Frisk's body. They're powerful. They defeated Azrael even when he became a god. I will need that kind of power in order to destroy everything.
While killing is fun for a while, the greatest pleasure is to rule over the cattle and bring discord over them, while you play yourself up as the Messiah, never knowing that it was you all along who brought the suffering over them. It never gets old to see the fools in conflict with each other, hurting themselves over petty matters like race, religion, political factions, and ideas alike. To destroy everything is only fleeting, but to make them eternally suffer is the greatest reward.
Tempting, but I think I'll pass. The world isn't a toy for me to play with. The world is disgusting. The world needs to die.
Hey, Flowey, why have you just been sitting there and letting Chara torment Frisk's friends? Too afraid to hurt your best friend? You idiot. Next time, don't trust people. It's better that way. I thought you knew.
In this world, it's kill or be killed.
You shut the f*** up! You don't know anything! Chara might be underestimating Sans' ability to withstand reliving bad memories. Flowey did a lot of things as a flower before Frisk came along and usurped his ability to save.
It's not the most comfortable situation, but yeah, I've definitely had worse. Should have known I'd end up like this if I tried to fight back. What was even the point?
Gaster, I know thinking about mad scientist stuff probably isn't nice, but I think it's time to start thinking about bad scientist void monster stuff. Chara said you interfered before. I think it's time you stepped up to bat. I don't think it's just Sans that can dunk someone.
No, I dare not. Void powers are destructive by nature, and I'd be just as likely to irreversibly harm Sans as I would be to do anything actually helpful. The times intervened in the void were merely to distract Chara and give Frisk a chance to break free of their influence.
What are you talking about? Frisk has never been possessed by anyone?
Oh, yes, of course, I must have misspoke.
I may not know what you're talking about, but I can tell that you're definitely full of crap.
Full of crap is his default state.
Gaster didn't misspeak. Chara possessed me once, in the timeline before this one.
You remember?
You mean there's time travel involved in this? Oh my gosh, that's never a good sign. What? Timeline? Frisk? What are you talking about? Think really hard. You might remember it a little bit. In that timeline, you stood up against me, kid. And when I tried to kill you, Undyne shielded you with her body. What are you talking about? That's not what... And that's only one of the things I did that Chara and I did. Everyone in the underground that we met, we left a trail of dust in our wake, from the ruins all the way to New Home. Nobody even stood a chance, because whenever we died, we could simply turn back time with the power of our determination. We would travel from place to place, hunting down monsters until the entire area was devoid of any life. And by journey's end, we'd reached LV-19. We were unstoppable. But then Sans stood in our way. Sans, he knew about our ability. Each time he killed us, he'd say something like,
That expression. That's the expression of someone who's died blah blah times. You can't understand how this feels, knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all going to be reset. All I know is, seeing what comes next, I can't afford not to care anymore.
Yeah, I remember. I was so cool. Sans, I didn't know. He knew full well that all we had to do was defeat him once, and then we'd be powerful enough to destroy everything. But he kept fighting, even though it was a completely hopeless fight. He still fought. Even though we killed almost everyone he ever knew, he still fought. And then I started to think I'd been telling myself, this is the only way. I have no choice. I just want to see what happens, and then I'll go back. Yet, here he was, fighting an unwinnable battle with all his strength, because it was the right thing to do. I was ashamed of myself, but more than that, I started to root for him. I didn't want Chara to win, but eventually, Chara caught him off guard. I couldn't let it end like that. Because of Sans, I was able to fight back. I was able to reset, back to the day I fell, and do things the right way. Sans, can you hear me in there? You haven't kicked Chara out of your body yet, so I'm guessing you're starting to lose hope. That's the only rational explanation for why you haven't dunked this loser into another dimension.
Sans, he's all grown up and saving the timeline. I'm so proud.
I know. Me too.
Hey guys, it's me, miamouse, and I just want to say thank you for watching the video, and stay safe. Okay, bye!